This is the story of Donald Trump, a man some people would die for, a man some people would gladly throw into a volcano, a man who turned money into fame, fame into power, power into madness, and madness into history. And somehow, he's still standing in 2026. It starts in 1946, Queens, New York, where Trump is born into serious money. Not nice house money, not comfortable life money, empire money. His father owns thousands of buildings, connections everywhere, banks on speed dial, power before puberty. So no, he didn't crawl out of poverty. He came out wearing privilege like a tailored suit. And yet, from day one, he acts like the world owes him nothing and everything at the same time. He's loud, aggressive, competitive, always needs to win, gets in trouble, gets kicked out of school, ends up in military academy. Some kids learn discipline. Trump learns dominance. He learns that weakness gets eaten alive. He learns that confidence, even fake confidence, is a weapon, and he never puts it down again. In the 1970s, he joins his father's business, and he hates it. Outer borough apartments, rent-controlled buildings, no cameras, no headlines, no applause. Disgusting. He wants Manhattan. He wants skyscrapers. He wants his name so big people choke on it when they read it. So he walks into banks like he owns reality itself, borrows insane amounts, makes ridiculous promises, talks like a billionaire before he really is one. And the craziest part? They believe him. Trump Tower rises, hotels rise, casinos rise. His name explodes everywhere. Trump in gold letters, Trump on buildings, Trump on napkins, Trump on everything. He doesn't just build, he brands. He understands something most rich people never get. Money is boring. Image is everything. Gold lobbies, private jets, supermodels, magazine covers, limos, cameras, flashbulbs. Even when he's drowning in debt, he looks untouchable, and people fall for it, over and over. And honestly, that takes skill. Manipulative? Yes. Impressive? Also yes. Uncomfortable truth. Then the 1990s arrive and reality punches him in the mouth. Bad deals, too much debt, casinos bleeding money, banks circling like sharks. His empire starts collapsing. Billions lost on paper. Media laughs. Experts write obituaries for his career. He's finished. He's done. He's over. He isn't. He weaponizes bankruptcy, uses it like a shield, calls it smart business, keeps his lifestyle, keeps his fame, keeps his spotlight. He loses money but never loses relevance. Most people fail and disappear. Trump fails and rebrands. Then in 2004, salvation arrives in the most ridiculous form possible. Reality TV, The Apprentice. You're fired. Boom. Resurrection. Suddenly he's in every living room, every bar, every office, every home. He becomes the symbol of success. Nobody cares how he actually made money anymore. They just know he looks powerful. And in America, looking powerful is half the job. And then something dangerous happens. Trump realizes attention is more valuable than respect. Love doesn't matter. Hate doesn't matter. Silence is death. So he becomes controversial on purpose. He insults people, attacks opponents, crosses lines, smashes norms, says things nobody should say. The media hates him, mocks him, attacks him daily, and he loves it because every attack makes him bigger. He hacks the system, turns outrage into fuel, turns criticism into promotion, turns enemies into unpaid advertisers, like a walking PR virus. Then in 2015, he drops the nuclear bomb. I'm running for president. The world laughs. Politicians call him a joke. Journalists call him a clown. Experts call him delusional. Trump smiles and starts swinging. Debates become fights. Interviews become wars. Rallies become rock concerts. He speaks messy, emotional, unfiltered. No script, no polish, no apology. He sounds like people arguing at 2 a.m. in a bar, and millions think, finally, someone real. 2016 arrives. Polls say he'll lose. Analysts guarantee defeat. The establishment prepares champagne. He wins. Reality breaks. People cry. People celebrate. People panic. Markets shake. Governments stare at screens in disbelief. A reality TV billionaire is president of the United States. It sounds like satire. It isn't. From 2017 to 2021, America lives inside a soap opera. Every day is chaos. Tweets at dawn, scandals at noon, firings at night, drama always. He fights the media, fights politicians, fights allies, fights enemies, fights reality. Supporters see a warrior who tells it like it is. Critics see a narcissistic disaster with a nuclear button. Both are obsessed. Both refresh their feeds every 5 minutes. He becomes unavoidable. He isn't just president, he's the main character of Earth. Then 2020 hits. He loses and refuses, claims fraud, challenges results, fires up supporters, pushes the narrative. January 6th happens. Chaos, violence, tragedy. History burns itself into memory. The world watches in horror. This should end him. It doesn't. From 2021 onward, it's survival mode on steroids. Investigations, impeachments, indictments, courtrooms, headlines, scandals. Most politicians would hide. Trump attacks. He raises millions, packs rallies, controls news cycles, turns legal trouble into loyalty tests. Every accusation becomes proof, to his fans, that they're afraid of him. Every charge becomes a badge of honor. It's insane. It works. By 2024, by 2025, by February 2026, he's still everywhere. Still dividing families, still filling arenas, still hijacking algorithms, still making journalists miserable, still making supporters feel chosen, still living rent-free in half the planet's brain. Every time people say, he's finished, he comes back. Like a political horror villain. You can stab him with scandals, shoot him with lawsuits, burn him with criticism. He just stands up again. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Trump isn't powerful because he's smart. He's powerful because he understands humans. We want heroes. We want villains. We want drama. We want someone to blame. We want someone to worship. He gives all of it, at once. He turns politics into sport, supporters into fans, opponents into enemies, news into entertainment. You didn't just vote, you joined a side. To some, he's a savior. To others, he's a nightmare. To both, he's addictive. And that's the real genius. He made himself unforgettable. He turned his life into a story, a messy, toxic, thrilling, controversial, never-ending story. And now you're inside it, typing, arguing, defending, attacking, commenting, sharing, fighting strangers online at 3 a.m. because of him. Love him, hate him, mock him, fear him, doesn't matter. He already won, because you're still watching, still talking, still reacting, still obsessed. Donald Trump is proof that in the modern world, attention beats truth, noise beats reason, and the loudest man in the room controls the story. And somehow, he's still yelling, and the world is still listening.